Hello, good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Oh, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, so tomorrow, in the morning, Teacher Ann cannot have the class because we'll be having our team building for all the teachers. So I will not be around for the whole morning and the afternoon. So we'll be having a class to you at evening time at 8 p.m. Oh, it's 8 p.m., not 7 p.m. tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is
Yeah,
Thursday, so teacher cannot have the class in the morning. Okay?
okay.
Okay, Chaos, I will share the screen now. Okay, we will not have the activity now. Instead, teacher Ann will discuss the lesson. Okay, we will just have the activity maybe tonight or tomorrow night. Okay, we are done with speaking. Okay, for the one. Okay, so now, Kayo, we've been talking a lot. We are done with speaking, right? Okay. Next one, we move to reading and the use of language. That's forming adjective. Now we move on forming adjectives. Okay, so we have here. You underline this prefix and suffix in the word in speaking. So forming out adjectives. Okay. Mm. Okay. By the way, we're done with this, Kay, right? Okay, so
Yes,
present continuous. Okay, but by the way, before we'll proceed to forming out adjective, let us continue the future continuous. Okay, we have here the future continuous. We will not have the activity now. We will just have to do the, what's that? The discussion. Okay, so yesterday we talked about verbs followed by to, plus, infinitive. Again, verbs followed by to, plus, infinitive or ing. The one I told you here. Okay. So look at this one. This is what we talk about the ing form. The following verbs are followed by to plus infinitive: agree, appear, choose, decide, expect, hope, learn, manage, offer, promise, refuse, seem, tend, and threaten. Okay, we managed to finish. All of this word KO that I mentioned are followed by to plus infinitive. Like we managed to report, to finish the report by the end of the day. Can you see the bold letter? Managed to. We managed to report by the end of the day. So we can see here, managed to finished. Okay. The following verbs are followed by the ing form. Okay. So these are the words that followed by ing word. The verbs admit, avoid, bother, deny, dislike, enjoy, finished, get around, imagine, insist, keep, mind, miss, and suggest. Okay. I don't know anyone who enjoys doing housework. If you can see some of these words, I know it's very hard to memorize. If you can see all of these words, you will have to follow it with ing form. There is ing with the verbs. Okay. But some verbs, KU, can be followed by either to or ing with no change in meaning. Okay, I will just give you a relation about this. You may begin writing as soon as I say so. Okay, you may begin writing as soon as I say so. You may begin to write as soon as I say so. The meaning is same is both example. Okay, we can see this number one and number two. They have the same meaning. They have the same meaning. You may begin writing as soon as I say so. You may begin to write as soon as I say so. Okay. The meaning in both examples are two. They are correct. They have the same meaning. Their meaning is the same. Okay, you understand that? You understand? Actually,
Yes.
they have the same meaning here. Okay. So other verbs can be followed by either to plus infinitive or the ing form, but with the same meaning. Okay, here. I forgot to talk to her about it. So it means I didn't talk to her because I forgot. So when I say I forgot to talk to her about it, so it means I didn't talk to her because I forgot. Okay, that's a meaning. Number two, I'll never forget talking to her about it. I'll never forget talking to her about it. So it means I talked to her and now I won't forget. Okay, again, I'll never forget talking to her about it. So it means I talked to her and now I won't forget. Okay, it. Next, he went on to read a book. He went on to read a book. He was doing something else and then started reading a book. Again, he went on to read a book. So it means he was doing something else and then started reading a book. So it means when I say he went on to read a book, he went on to read a book. So it means he was doing something else and then started reading a book. Do you understand, Keo? You
Yes.
understand? Okay, very good. Now, he went on reading a book. Okay, you understand this? He went on reading a book. So, two meaning kayo. So, it could be the first meaning. Look at here. They have the same thing. The same phrase. The same sentence. He went on to read a book. Meaning, number one, he was doing something else and then started reading. Doing something started reading. Another meaning. He continued to read the same book as before. Okay. When you say the word he went on to read book, it has two meaning. Two meaning. First meaning, he was doing something else, understand, and started reading a book. He went on reading a book. Okay, I went on reading a book. I'm doing something, but I'm reading a book. Another meaning, he went on reading a book. So it means I continued to read the same book as before. So the book that I did not read before, I read it now. I continue read it. Okay. So next, another here. I regret to tell you that nobody survived the fire. I regret to tell you that nobody survived the fire. So it means, meaning, I am sorry that I am giving you this bad news. Okay, so it means when I say Keo, I regret to tell you that nobody survived the fire. So it could be, first meaning,
Bad news.
I am sorry, Keo, I am giving you the bad news. It's bad news. I am giving you bad news. Another one, I regret telling you that nobody survived the fire. Okay. I regret telling you that nobody survived the fire. Okay. The meaning, I told you and now I wish I had not told you. Okay. So it means, Kiyo, look at the difference with number one and number two. Look at number one. Number one says, I regret to tell you that nobody survived the fire. Again, I regret to tell you that nobody survived the fire. So I regret to tell you that one. So it means, Keo, the moment I say it, I tell you, Keo, I am sorry that I am giving you bad news. It's bad news, Keo. I regret to tell you that. That's it. But when Teacher Ann will say, I regret telling you that nobody survived the fire. So it means I already told you before. So when I say, KO, I regret telling you that nobody survived the fire. So it means, KO, what Teacher Ann said, I told you and now I wish I had not told you before. So it means Teacher Ann already told it to you that Kayo, I regret telling it to you. So it means Teacher Ann told it to you already and I wish I had not tell you that one because it's bad news. Do you get my point? So can you see they look the same but the meaning is different because Kayo of the word to tell and telling. Okay, look at this one. Because of this word to tell and telling, the meaning seems quite different now. So it could be different when I say, I regret to tell you and I regret telling you. Okay? The meaning could be different when I say, I regret to tell you or I regret telling you. So it could be different. The meaning is different, right? Right, Keo? You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so another one here. Please remember to switch. Okay, what I am telling now, Kayo, is the difference between to plus infinitive and with ing. With ing. Here. Please remember to switch the lights off. Please remember to switch the lights off. Okay? You shouldn't forget to do this. Again, you shouldn't forget to do
Forget.
this. Okay, again. Okay, again. Please remember to switch off the light. Kayo, please remember to switch off the light. So it means you should not forget to do this. You should not forget to switch off the light. That's why teacher Ann tell you about that. Okay? Okay, Kayo? Another one. Okay, this is the first. Please remember to switch the lights off. Okay. You should not forget to turn off the lights. Number two, I remember switching the lights off. I remember switching the lights off. So we have here the ing. What's the difference? I remember switching the lights off. So therefore, I say, I switched the lights off and I remember this fact. Okay? Kyo?
Okay.
Okay, here. Again, one more. First sentence, teacher Ann said, Kyo, please remember to switch the lights off. You have to switch the light off. Okay. And it means, I am sorry that, okay, I told you and now I wish, okay, sorry. So I said, you should not forget to do this. Don't forget to switch off the light because you switch on the light. Don't forget to switch off the light. And number two, okay, I remember, KO, I remember switching the lights off. Okay, so it means Teacher Ann switched the lights off already and I remember it. It's finished. Okay, you understand? So therefore, it
Yeah.
means that Teacher Ann switched off the lights already and it's finished. I remember it already. Okay? You understand?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next. Okay, next one. Okay, here, do you understand this one? Do you understand, Kay, what's the difference?
Yeah. When the sentence we will have to
Okay, did
I
you understand the first? Remember and to switch and switching. You understand? Switch and switching. You understand?
yeah I
Okay.
understand.
Okay, next. Let's move on. Okay, first. I stopped asking him about his son. I stopped asking him about his son. It means I didn't ask any more questions about his son asking because I stopped asking about his son. Okay? Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, can you see the difference? First, again, I stopped asking him about his son. I stopped asking him. Okay? So, I stopped asking him about his son. So, I didn't ask any more questions about his son. I didn't ask any more questions. I didn't ask because I already stopped asking him about his son. So, therefore, I didn't ask. Okay, next. I stopped, number two, I stopped to ask him about his son. I stopped to ask him about his son. So it means I stopped what I was doing because I wanted to ask him about his son. So that's number one. Number two, I stopped to ask him about his son. I stopped already. So it means I stopped what I was doing because I wanted to ask him about his son. Okay? So again, Kyo, this one.
What that sound?
It's the sound of, okay, there are teachers here. They're having a meeting, Kyo. Okay, so here. First, I stopped asking him about his son. Stop asking. Can you see the difference? Stop asking. I stopped asking him about
Stop.
his son. So it means I didn't ask anymore about his son. I didn't ask. I stopped. I stopped. Okay? Okay?
Just stop. Never ask anymore.
Very good. Stop, never ask anymore. This one, I stopped to ask him about his son. So it means I stopped what I was doing. So I stopped. They have quite the same meaning. It means in general, I stopped to ask question about his son. I stopped, never ask again. Do you understand? You understand,
Yes.
Kayo? Okay, very good. Next. Have you tried changing your diet? Have you tried changing your diet? Have you tried changing your diet? Okay, so it means tried changing. Okay, that's it. Another, tried to change. Okay, first one here, Keo, look at this one. Tried changing and tried to change.
Try changing and try to change.
Yes, tried changing and tried to change. Tried changing and tried to change. Okay, so have you tried changing your diet? Have you tried changing your diet? Okay, so we have here first, it means first tried changing. Have you tried changing your diet? That's the first, tried changing. The meaning of that, KO, is have you experimented with eating different foods? Have you experimented eating different foods? Okay, that's it. Next, tried to change your diet? Have you tried to change your diet? So it means, have you made an effort to change what you eat? Okay. In the first one, tried changing your diet. So it means, can you eat other foods? Can you eat different foods? Because you tried changing it. Can you eat different foods? Second, tried to change. Tried to change. It means, have you made an effort to change your eat? To change what you eat. So if number one, you say tried changing, so it means you will try changing eating different food. But in this one, number two, you tried to change. So it means you are still trying to change that one. You are still trying to change that one. You're not trying yet. You are still trying to change that one. Do you understand, Kayo? You understand? Okay. What did you understand
Yes.
about this? Okay. Can you explain it to me?
That I are try changing the diet, not I changing now.
Okay. So when you say try changing, so it means you will try eating different foods. Tried eating different foods. But when you say you tried to change your diet, so it means, have you made an effort to change what you eat? Have you made an effort to change what you eat? Okay, that's it. Okay. So tried to change. It means you tried to change what you eat. But in here, tried changing, you experimented changing it, changing. But in tried to change, so it means you really change what you eat. Okay. So actually, Kiyo, they have the same meaning. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here, I will erase first, Kiyo. Okay, where are we? Okay, now Kiyo in Unit 5. We are in Unit 5 now. Okay, I will check. In Unit 5, in Unit 5, so we are talking now about future forms. So when you say future, what do you mean by the word future? What is it? It means,
Future
it means,
means it means tomorrow.
okay, it means tomorrow. It's not happening yet. Not
Yeah.
happening yet. So it's not happening yet. So
Like
you will use
I
the word
like for
will.
example, I will eat ice cream today. That is future is not don't happening yet.
Oh, it's not happening yet. That's what teacher Ann told you. It's not happening yet. So it's future. Okay. Future, will the future simple is used. Okay. Number one, it is used for predictions about the future. What will happen in the future? Example, you will feel a lot better when you finish your exams. You will feel a lot better when you finish your exams. So, letters sent today will not arrive until next week. Again, letters sent today will not arrive until next week. Okay. So, you will feel, so it means you will feel a lot better when you finish your exam. So, it means it's not happening yet. Okay. Next, letters sent today will not arrive until next week. So, of course, the thing that the letters sent today, I will send a letters. It will not arrive until next week. So this is also prediction about the future. You predict what happened to the future. Okay? You try to predict what happened to the future. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so your have this prediction that it will not happen in the future. Okay. Okay, for a while. Okay, wait, teacher. Remove the pin. Second, this is for prediction which are uncertain. It means uncertain, you are not sure. You are not sure with what you are talking about. So prediction which are uncertain, not sure. Okay? Okay, number three. Okay, number three. This is for sudden or spontaneous decision. This is sudden or spontaneous decision. So it's sudden decision. Okay. Next, example here. We have here example for predictions which are uncertain. We have here example of predictions which are uncertain. It means not sure. Okay, uncertain. Okay, number one, I imagine they will have phoned you fairly soon. So it's uncertain. You don't know when you are going to phone next. Will he helped us find somewhere to stay? Will he helped us find somewhere to stay? Will he helped us? Okay, again. Will he helped us find somewhere to stay? Somewhere to stay. That's here. Okay. Next. Another number three. Look at number three. For sudden or spontaneous decision, it means now. Now decision. Decisions now. Is that the doorbell? I will answer it. Is that the doorbell? I will answer it. Okay. Is that the doorbell? I will answer it. Who could help us? I know I'll give Pat a call. Okay. It is spontaneous decision. It means decision now. You will have to give the decision now. So you will use these three used are considered in the future forms. Again, these three, KO, these three forms considered as can be considered as future tense. Okay. It can be considered as future tense. Okay. You understand, Kayo?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So now here. Okay. Next. What is the use of going to? This is future because we are talking now future. What is the use of going to? Your sharing is post or okay. What is used for future? Okay. The going to future is used when? When will we use the going to future when? Number one, it's for decisions or intentions about the future. What is your intention? Okay, first, we're going to take a longer holiday next year. I'm definitely not going to call him again. Okay, this is your decision. Okay, my decision again, going to future is used. Okay, one and two. This is for decisions or intentions about the future. Number one, okay, what is your decision about the future? Still, if you, Kayo, this is if you will use going to, future, going to. Okay, we're going to take a longer holiday next year. So that is your decision. You will going to take holiday next year. Or you will say, I'm going to take shower tomorrow, not now. Okay, that's your decision. You will have to take your shower tomorrow, not now. I'm going to take my Christmas vacation or the 10th holiday after next week. Okay, that's it. That's do your decision. Okay, you understand, Kayo? You understand about this? Okay, very good. Next. Next is for predictions about the future based on the evidence. Your predictions. You predict. Okay. She looks awful. I think she's going to be sick. Okay. Look at this one. You have the predictions that this person going to be sick. She will be sick. She's going to be sick. Why? Why do you think? Why you said that? Why you said that you're going to be sick? Because you looks awful. Okay. You looks awful. Okay. You looks awful. For predictions about the future, it's based on the evidence. Okay. She looks awful. I think she's going to be sick. So it means I say she's going to be sick. I think teacher Ann is going to be sick. Why? Because teacher Ann looks pale. I don't have blood anymore. I'm not red. I'm white. So I'm going to be sick. So you are predicting me. You are telling me that I'm going to be sick because based on the evidence that I am pale. I am pale because I didn't put lipstick.
Yeah.
I am pale. You know what is pale? White, whitish.
Right.
Yeah, I have white. I am white. Okay, like, okay, another. You drive far too fast. You drive far too fast, Keo. You're going to have an accident one of these days. Okay, so I am predicting that, oh my God, you're going to have an accident because you drive so fast. Because of this, I am trying to give predictions. I predict, I say ahead of time because I have the evidence because you keep on driving too fast. Like this. You're going to have perfect score on the test. Why? you're going to have perfect score on the test. Why? Because why? Because why? You
because
study
you are,
a lot.
I am,
Okay, again, you're going
yeah,
to have perfect score. Why, Keo?
because I am study a lot.
Okay, because I study a lot. It's you will not say I am. It's I study a lot. That's why I'm going to have
Of course,
okay, a perfect
first place,
score. Okay, so you predict, Keo, you predict that I'm going to have perfect score. Why? Because I have the evidence that I study hard. You understand, teacher? You understand me?
yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, next. It's unit 5, number 3. Where's number 3 here? Okay, it's number 3. It's number 3. I will wait for a while. Okay, I'm still checking. Okay, here we have here future continuous. Okay, we have here the future continuous. Okay, Kayo, for a while, teacher will have to drink water for a while. Okay, just a moment. You wait me. You wait, teacher Anne. I see. Okay. Okay, so we have here, KO, about future continuous. Okay, when we say future continuous, for actions in progress in the future, like this time next week, okay, future continuous one, two, and three. Okay, it's one, two, and three. So this time next week will be sent bathing by the pool. Okay, so we have here future continuous. Okay, the future continuous is used for what? It is number one, it's in for actions in progress in the future. It's action in progress in the future. So this time, so we're talking about we are done already with future tense. So now we're going to have the future continuous. So in this one, we have three things that we have to remember how to identify the future continuous. Okay, first, it is for actions in progress in the future. Again, it is for actions in progress in the future. So it's in the future. This time next week will be sunbathing by the pool. Okay. So it's action progress in the future. Okay. Action progress in the future. So this time next week will be sunbathing by the pool. In many cases, the continued action may be interrupted. Look at the example. Don't make me too much noise when you come home tonight because I will be sleeping. Okay, so the same thing happened, KO. There is this ing, there's ing form, but then because it's continuous, but there is I'll be. It's the contraction of I will be. Okay, I will write it. Okay, contraction. Ah, I will be. I will be sleeping. Okay. For actions, don't make too much noise when you come home tonight because I'll be sleeping. So you can see here because we are talking continuous, right? You're going continuous. So therefore, there is ing. There is ing form. So since there is ing, that considered as continuous tense. It's continuous. Okay, you understand me? Do you understand
Yes.
me? Okay, so now, number two. This is for expected future events. So it means expected, you expect it already. So again, what makes it future continuous? There is ing and there is I will. Right? Teacher Ann told you earlier that we can consider it future if there is will, right? There is will. Okay? Okay? You understand? Okay,
Yes.
like here. I'll be seeing John at work tomorrow, so I'll ask him then. Okay, I will be seeing. So it means I expect that I will be seeing John tomorrow. Okay. Number three, we can have future continuous by having these expressions, the polite questions. So look at this one. Will you be using the car tomorrow? Will you be using the car tomorrow? So it means
Is and
it
I can I use a car tomorrow?
Yeah, it means I am asking that I will use the car tomorrow. I am asking about that. Will you be using the car tomorrow? Okay. Will
Uh,
you be using the car tomorrow? Of course, I am asking that if you will be using the car tomorrow. But of course, it starts with will because we are talking future tense. Do you understand?
yeah.
You understand? Okay, very good. So now here. Okay, I will this. Okay, here. So we have here going down. Okay, we are done with the future tenses. We talk about future simple and the future continuous with ing. Always remember there is ing form. Always remember there is ing. Okay, always remember there is ing form.
IG
Yeah. When we say continuous, there is it illustrates ing form.
for
Okay, you understand? Yeah, okay, teacher. Now, so we have here countable and uncountable nouns. We have here countable and uncountable nouns. Okay. So when you say here, can you say this one?
yes,
We have here countable. What do you mean by countable? So it means it can be counted. When you say uncountable, it means it cannot be counted. You cannot count that one.
sand
Yeah.
like water,
Okay. Water, sand. What else?
oil, oil, oil can be
Okay.
count,
Yeah. When you say countable, of course, it can be counted. When you say uncountable, it cannot be counted. Okay.
but
So
countable it can be count.
yeah, countable, it can be count. When you say uncountable, it cannot be counted. You cannot count that one. It cannot be counted. Okay? You understand?
Yeah,
You understand? Okay. So we have here another one. There seems to be a problem with my laptop. Okay, first, the indefinite article a and an. Again, the indefinite article a and an can be used with singular nouns. Okay? A and an can be used with singular nouns. There seems to be a problem with my laptop. Look at this one. There seems to be a problem. There seems to be a problem with my laptop. A problem. There seems to be a problem with my laptop. So it means a problem with my laptop. Okay, next. With plural countable nouns. So it means countable, it can be counted. A few, many. Okay. She doesn't have many friends.
doesn't
I don't like sparkle. She
I
doesn't
don't
have, a, sparkle. Okay. She
like
doesn't have
try things.
soft drinks. She doesn't have many friends. Okay. She doesn't have many friends. Okay. So we have here, so it means these are countable. Okay. These are countable. So it means I can count my friends, although it's many. Many friends. Okay. Can you see that? So this
Yeah.
one, these are the expression for plural countable nouns. Expression a few, many, lots of. These are plural countable nouns. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So let's give here. Okay, okay, okay. I will erase. So you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the countable. Now let's move to uncountable. Okay, so uncountable, so it means you cannot count this one. You cannot count. Okay, the indefinite article cannot be used with uncountable noun. It means it cannot be counted. Some advice, you cannot count that one. A piece of advice, you cannot count that one. Okay, those uncountable uncountable nouns cannot be counted. It cannot be used. Okay, let me give you some advice. It means only advice. It's some advice. It means you cannot count this one. Can you count the advice? You can't. A piece of advice, you can't count this one. Okay, so here, let me give you an advice. Advice is uncountable noun. It cannot be counted. You cannot count advice, right? You cannot count. Okay,
Yeah.
here you will say, instead of saying let me give you advice, you will say let me give you some advice. Let me give you a piece of advice instead of saying that. Because when you say let me give you an advice, it's wrong. Because advice is uncountable noun. You cannot count. Okay. But when I say let me give you some advice, it means what advice is that? Only some advice, a little advice. But when I say let me give you a piece of advice, what advice is it, Keo? It's only piece of advice. It's only little advice. Do you understand, teacher? You understand?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So now we will have to. Okay, we will have this one more, one more. Okay. With uncountable nouns, much, lot of can be used. Anything is possible if you have little patience. Okay. So can you see that? There is the word. Okay. With uncountable nouns, you can use a little, much, lots of. Okay. So like this, anything is possible if you have little patience. Little patience. Some advice, piece of advice. Instead of saying, let me give you an advice, you will say, what's the proper thing? Let me give you some
We give you a
advice.
piece.
Let me give you a piece of advice, one advice. Like that. So you understand this? No question?
Yes.
No question
No
now?
question.
Okay. So for now, since you don't have questions, okay, I will be giving the activity tomorrow. Okay? Okay, so teacher will say goodbye and I will be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay. Goodbye,
Okay,
teacher.
bye bye. See you.